That's prime real estate right there, dude. Oh, yeah. Let me move in right there. I'll build a fucking house. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to City Skylines, jumping into our world that has actually just exploded over the last couple episodes here, which is nice to see because I was kind of like thinking it was going to take just ages upon ages to see any production or any type of just anything coming into the city. Thankfully, we have seen some pretty good stuff here. Now, obviously, a lot of this was done off camera to kind of get back. Why are houses disappearing over there? What the fuck is going on? To like the bottom right, just disappear. They are. What the fuck is going on? What is going on? I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me get out of this camera stuff. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Where did all the roads go? Hold on. Pause. What the fuck happened? I don't know where all my roads would have went, but they are just, they vanished, dude. As long as my zoo is in here, that's like 6 stars, 5 stars, then I'm happy. I really don't care. Okay, so everything's good. I don't know where the fuck those roads went, but this housing was totally fine. I'm not sure what would have been the reason for it to just disappear. I guess we'll go ahead and get this back. I mean, these houses are going to disappear anyways, sadly, just because it's just kind of how it goes. If they get deleted like that, then it's pretty much see you bye. Okay, I'm going to attempt to just... it's not going to be anything like it was before, but I can just try to get it back as close as possible. We got to watch out, because I think these have pollution as well, too. I'm not entirely sure. Is that going to all connect back in at one? It is. All right, well, that works for me. I'm not sure what happened. Some of these houses are going to have to just get deleted here. Pretty much all of them, because none of them have road access. They're all pretty much fucked. To fill this out a little more, I'm going to just put some roads that kind of intersect here. I'm going to try to keep this rocks formation that we have and just kind of bring some housing into this. Honestly, I like this layout a lot more than what we had going on in the old one. I feel like we're going to be able to fit a lot more housing in this. Let's stick to the large squares like we've been doing. It's good to be back just kind of building things, you know, dropping some houses and stuff like that. We're going to stick to the larger squares, though. That way our housing is relatively big. How are you even surviving right now? What are you? How are you surviving? That's going to be like in a rock. I'm not sure how they're going to build a house there. Okay, let's get all these taken care of. This rock has taken a good amount of the area here, but I think they'll build into that or get rid of the rock or something, depending on what they want to do with that area. We got 2 splits right there. Not really anything I can do in that area. I don't know why all that. I'm not sure what the fuck happened down here. Why would it just got like mini nuked? I have no idea. Okay, that should be good. They're going to build that back, and we'll check back on them here shortly and kind of get working on some other stuff. I don't even know what that is, dude, but there's just lines going through my shit. How does that make any sense? Okay, I don't know what has happened, but multiple stuff has been deleted here. And it definitely just seems like a glitch in the system or something, because I don't know. Like over here, if you look, there's multiple things that are not like it's full stuff that's not even connected anymore. There's no way, like, stuff is grounded. It makes no sense, dude. We're gonna need to get some stuff built back in, dude, because this is some concerning shit right here. I don't know what the fuck happened, but we have to get... How am I supposed to connect this again? Oh, right here. Okay. How the fuck did that happen? Everything got shifted. Because if that's the... What is that? Oh, that's a train. A cargo airport hub. Okay, so how are people supposed to connect? I don't know what happened, man. This is weird. So yeah, this is supposed to be placed by a roadside. So you just... I don't know what in the shit, Tony, Montana happened, dude. Okay, so I'm going to take it for what it is. And we've just got to test this and see. Is this something that's going to happen again when we load back up? If it is, I'm kind of concerned on continuing this one in general. So let's go ahead and figure out how we can do this. See, there's supposed to be a road right here. This might have a better layout by the time I'm done with it, too. You never know in the end of the day. We've got to get all this stuff reconnected to roads here. It all moved. Why? I really just don't know. What even is this? Oh, it's a helicopter stop. Okay. This is weird. This is interesting. Our new airport's still there, but look, all of our... Okay, I'm going to just delete all this because this is all area that we can use that just hasn't even been used yet. So might as well get rid of all this stuff. This is all silly shit. I kind of wanted to make an area to see what it would look like. We made it, and you see how well that worked. Okay, this has no road access either. Let's just go ahead and get something going at least by it. Make a road like right there. It's just fucking weird. Everything's gonna come back to life here shortly. It just kind of depends on how we can get it to come back to life. We're gonna make some access roads to our airport here. From what I can see, we're not gonna have many ways in our airport. We should probably get that figured out. This exit honestly got deleted, which is a little bit unfortunate because I had spent a lot of good time on that. Let's just make it from this side off. That way we can get it just the way we want it. That's a little bit fucked up, but I'll take it. We've got to turn these roads even got turned around. Something else, man. Something else. Okay, now that's going to go off into the directions that it needs to go. Making a freeway entrance right here. This is going to come from the airport area. We technically have one from in this industrial area here, but we might as well have one from the airport since that's a pretty important area. People can just jump on the freeway, be done, be good. All right, stuff is starting to come together and look a little bit better here. We've got a taxi stand that has no connection with anything. We need some stuff that has power over here. It sucks having to go back and redo stuff that we've already done, but I don't want to lose some of the cool progress that we had. Unfortunately, residential areas kind of got deleted, but we were able to resurrect it back, so I guess that's good. This one's looking good over here. Just checking it out. Seems like everything's looking healthy and looking mighty solid. How is this thing even operating? How is it operating if it wasn't even near anything in the first place? I'm going to kind of put it over where other power's at. This thing needs power over here. Just going to kind of take it from all these other stuff we got going on. This is something else, dude. It's like a nuke came off and just fucking hit certain areas here. Unless some of these roads are just not supposed to connect with each other, maybe. Maybe I'm just breaking the system. Let's get this squared away. I want to bring this back onto itself. Don't necessarily need it to connect to that trail. We can redo those trails. We want to zone regular roads now, so that way we can put housing and stuff on it. I think it would be cool if we did some type of maybe roads with like trees and stuff. That way it looked a little bit better. Probably a smaller road would have been good, but can't win them all. Oh yeah, one way would probably be the best. That is a one way too. Yeah, that actually is. Well, would that be a good idea? Probably not. Because then people... Yeah, that won't work too well. Let's do a two-way. Then again, that's not going to work because I have to do a two-lane highway then. Let's see. Two-lane highway with sound barriers. So I'm going to need to upgrade this then. And that'll allow it so traffic can go both ways. They can jump on the freeway turning right here, and they can get off the freeway going right. Same principle. So we're going to put this on this side, which will allow traffic to be able to go back and forth instead of them, if they accidentally miss their home or something, they're just infinitely fucked there. They can't do shit. That would suck. The sound barrier is a good idea, though. Honestly, it is, because that'll stop a lot of the noise and stuff. We have water crisis going on here. Let's fix that. I'm going to see if I can get a little more housing in here, because we can just kind of take up as much as we can. We still got that trail that's coming through here. I'm going to try to see if I can just connect all this. There's not really much to connect. I can just connect it as close as possible. Looks like it's somewhat connecting over here, though. Bring it back. Oh, I don't want to take away from housing, so let's not do that. They can still make it on that trail. Let's make sure our piping is still good. See, that's weird. Everything's still solid over here with that. I'm going to get some houses zoned in here. It's a very, very small block of people who live here, but I think it's kind of cool to have stuff like this. If you can make it happen, might as well. I don't know what type of homes are going to fit in there. Curious to see. Okay, looking solid here. I feel like this trail is the thing that's kind of fucking up more housing that I can put here. Oh, wow, a lot. Holy shit. Let's just delete this. I can push the housing back a little, and I can put that trail a little closer to water here. Okay, that looks good. Nice and solid. I tried to add more, but we don't have much of a shore to work with, so we're going to have to just go ahead and 22 all that. All right, that's looking good. They're having some progress. I need to get some electricity brought in. I think the best way to do that... We have electricity that should be added in here, but for some reason it's not. Okay, we're going to go across the freeway. Let's see if I could do this. Very nice. I don't want to... You know how shitty that's going to look going right into the water? At least for now, we're going to give them electricity. They'll be good. We'll refine this as time goes on because I don't want power lines. I don't want them to have to walk on their trail going through, you know, power lines and stuff. That's shitty as fuck. Who would want that? The upside of this, though, is I have a lot more room to rework with. Like, we have all of this coastline that we could either do for housing now, or we can use it for, you know, the abundant resources that we should be getting for this area and all that. So, I mean, it's not bad. At least our pond's there. I don't know what the fuck these are, and I can't delete them either, which is weird, but it's definitely gravel of some sort. And it's mixing in with the side of the street, so I have no... It was not there on the previous episode. I have no idea. I'm going to go ahead and drop a waste complex right here, and then on the other side, we're going to do a waste transfer facility. Hopefully this allows for just ample stuff going on over here. We just pick up all the trash and all that. Why are all these planes grounded? What is going on? Is this not connected? No, I'm not. It's not throwing any errors or anything. Let's reconnect it for shits and giggles. There we go. It cleared all the planes. I don't know what's up with that, but we have some major shit going on. Passenger service. Why is this one not being used at all? It used to be used. Let's just reposition it here just to be safe. Make sure that it's Oh my god, we're breaking the system, dude. Oh boy. It's like a fucking party up in here. Oh my god. This road has been disconnected too, but it didn't fucking tell me. Which makes no sense. And it's like houses have filled back in, which is even more strange. What is this shit over here? It's a firehouse. Why is it over here? There wasn't even a road there to begin with. What the fuck? Shit is just moved. God, mind of its fucking own. Okay, they should be good now. I can even give them some time. I don't want to pollute this water, so probably not a good idea to add too much stuff here. Let's see what we can add them, though. Let's go to garbage. How much pollution? That's a lot of pollution. I think those are garbage trucks. Yeah, those are garbage trucks. They're going to go ahead and take care of that garbage that's fucking piling up over here. Had to reconnect that road. Everything seems solid. We got garbage piling up here as well, too. Is that saying because roads are not connected? No, roads are connected there. And it makes it concerning when you can't figure out where it's coming from. Okay, so I need to make a area down here like an industrial area. So let's go to copy the industrial road. Let's just copy that. And I'm going to put... Oh, God, we have a lot of pollution going on right here. I'm going to put a garbage area up here. So that way, garbage can easily just be collected from this area. We'll make a nice little square section there. This should take care of the garbage issue we're having in the yonder over on this side. Actually, looks like it fixed itself in that time. But that's fine. We needed something in this general area for that anyways. And now they have it. So everything's good. Oh, that's right. I forgot about our amusement park over here. I like how it says Chirpy Land right here, even though I have mine called Elm Land, which makes no sense. Okay, so I'm going to scan really quick, and we're going to see what else we can kind of work on. I'm going to do some work to this industrial area, because as you can see here, my intersection work is kind of fucked up. I'm going to use the boulevard as the boulevard itself. We'll have two entrances into the industrial area from like this one. I'll probably use this one because this is a pretty big road with the storage units that we have on this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to lose a lot of businesses here, but that's okay because they have no workers anyway from what I can see. I'm going to cut off some roads. We're going to do this. I'm going to pause the game. That way it's not too chaotic for everyone living there. We're going to keep this one, though. I'm going to have to delete something. Actually, that's okay. I'm going to delete this one since it's empty. I wonder if I move this, will all the goods still be there? It will, but this is all sorts of fucked up. Let's move this right there for right this second. We're doing some major... It's not going to fit. Okay. Just move it right there. As long as I can keep it and not lose all my shit, that's what I want. Alright, everything's looking solid for my master crafted plan here. I'm going to probably have to get rid of this road. Got a lot of shit going on right now. A lot of stuff. Is this a firehouse? It is. You're going to have no road access for a second, bud. Let's get a industrial road going. I think I'm already using the one I would like. So let's make our back end industrial road. This is going to connect everything together. We're going to have our main avenue right here, which is going to not be blocked up at all in any way, shape, or form. That way we're not making it all fucking bad for everyone that has to kind of go through this area. We don't want that to happen. So I'm going to attempt to do this the best way possible. Let's go out like this. I'm going to go in. That way we have an intersection gap that's a little far away from each other right here. And I'm not on the right thing. So let's get a little bit of a curve going. And we're just going to take away all that housing. Or not housing, all that business stuff. There we go. Now we have very minimal roads going on to our stuff, and we can still connect these together. I'm going to go back on that because I'm going to put the straight roads back on. That way it looks a little bit better on our end. There we go. So that's going to all connect in the industrial area instead of it being somewhere else. Let's go ahead and add a road right there. That's going to reconnect that house back, or that firehouse back together. And I'm going to click play. Sorry, it's like 2:13 in the morning right now trying to do this episode. Clearly it's not working. So we lost a lot of facilities. Let's go ahead and get our factories back in. Let's get these filled back in. That way we can bring it all back to life here. It's not like there's workers anyways, like I said, so we really don't even need to do this. This should help with our traffic that we're seeing. Obviously, we're still going to see a lot of traffic here, but in the grand scheme of things, that's not what I wanted to do. In the grand scheme of things, at least traffic will be flowing a little bit faster and not be as jumbled up, and it'll just kind of be pushed back into the factory road. This is all traffic coming from like this neighborhood though. They have pretty much one way in, one way out. It would be nice if I brought a freeway down here, but I think we're a little too late on that. Freeways kind of needed to be added first, and then you have to kind of work around the freeways. It would just be a shit show and a half. Like, I could attempt it, but I feel like if I were to do it, it would have to come possibly down here by the water, unless I had to go above. Imagine if the freeway went above like shit ton of housing. That wouldn't be good. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the idea on the freeway. It was a good idea for the fraction of a second that it was there. What's wrong with this firehouse? Building is turned off. Why would I have turned that building off? Oh, you know what? I might have turned it off because of piping. Well, that's good. So that's back to life now. All right, we've got our industrial area worked around. This is good that we're going back through and kind of making sure stuff is a little bit better. Oh, shit. You know what I didn't think about? I didn't think about this intersection point right here. That's going to be a shit show because like 1 or 2 cars will only be able to make it in through that. And that's not what we want. So, and look at how much traffic is being backed up on this fucking road right here, dude. It's a never ending. I'm going to say we're going to go back to that another time. At least we did a little bit of chipping. You know what I'm saying? Okay, looking good. How many people we have visiting that? 2620. I feel like that's the same numbers we had before. I want to do a little bit of a, you know, like a trail or something that goes to... Why is your water bad over here? Like a trail that goes to that lake, because right now no one can enjoy the lake. It's like it's just a lake that no one sees. I'm going to get some dirt roads. I don't think cars can travel on this, but that's okay, because I'm going to do some... like a trail that kind of leads from this industrial area right here up into space already occupied. What you talking about, Willis? Well, what the fuck? I just want to make a damn trail. Oh, maybe you can't connect it. That would make sense. Also, who would want to enter from this is the most toxic ass area to enter, bro. We got to at least make some type of trail. We're going to do it like right here. I'm not trying to connect it to the road game. I'm just trying to fucking connect it to some degree. Okay, I like how it has to do that end bit. Slope too steep. I mean, I guess people can go around the fucking hill. How is that space already occupied? Bro, it's fucking with me. All right, let's try to move this really quick. I'm going to just move it just a wee bit up. I'm just trying to get like up and around. Well, oh, yeah, imagine someone's going to have to cross a fucking freeway. Well, I won't make them cross the freeway. I'll have them go under the freeway. There we go. They've made it through the danger zone. Our, I would call it a waterfall, but it's really not. Our whatever that is looking mighty healthy, so that's always a plus. I'm going to have the trails kind of go close to. I don't want it to be like too close to where we can't build a road. Unless I could do the road on the other side. We could do like walking trails on this one, because this is where all the mountains are anyways. So I'll have it go back in on itself here. I'm just trying to make like some random ass trails, you know? Stuff that looks interesting and different. Invalid shape. How's that? You can't tell me a shape's invalid. I can make my own shapes. That would be such a scary... I mean, I guess it wouldn't be too bad. It looks relatively safe. Just don't slip and fall, because if you slip and fall, your ass is going down. That's for fucking sure. Honestly, you really can't even tell. Yeah, you can tell there's a trail there, but all it is walking. I don't even think people walk on those, do they? If they do, that'd be one hell of a fucking hike that they'd have to go through. I'd do it, though. That'd be fun. Let's go. Let's bring this a little bit in like the trees here. I want the... I want it to be like a nice place that people can come in, you know, just walk a little. Don't take too many trees, you know. I'm going to get a dirt road that kind of goes around this. Might be a little bit sketchy in the grand scheme of things, but hope and pray that people aren't that big of an idiot and fuck their shit up. I like how it's going to say I can put housing around it. I don't really want housing. This is just kind of so that way people can drive around the trail. Or the lake, I'm sorry. Can it connect to that? No, it will straight up demolish it, though. It'll be like a nice little scenic route. We'll have a nice little U-turn here. That way people can go back out and around. It's going to be a 2-laner, so if someone wants to just cut back in, we can make another entrance there. But at least those entrance and exit points will be far away from each other. I can add another point like right there. And again, we can zone in these areas too if we want. So instead of it just being like lost land that we can't use, at least we can kind of do stuff with it. Again, I'm curious. I really don't want to do too much work in the shitty hopes of some of this getting deleted like last time. Thankfully, not many big structures got deleted. It looked to only be like roads and kind of like weird stuff. But we have major trash stuff going on out here. Do we even have a trash facility out here? We do, but I don't know why it's not really registering for them. I'm going to just make a road kind of like right here. This is all industrial land that we're kind of working with anyways. So I'm going to make a semi-curved road that kind of goes back into that. And we could just put an incineration plant right there. That way they can go ahead and get the trash and everyone's all chilling. Seems like we have some power grid that's failing over here. And the reason why is because none of that's connected. So it has no connection to that power grid that we made. It is unfortunate. Let's go ahead and get this connected here. As time goes on, we can get some of these power lines taken away. But that should revive this area with power. We can check our availability. It really didn't go up too much, which is surprising. But they do have full access to power there. It's a fucking mess over here. Whatever I did, dude. I'm going to get rid of some of these since we don't have much going on in this area. I would like to make a beachfront area like I did before, but I feel like it would be better to kind of look at the roads and see exactly what we have access to. I know that there's, with the creator pack and shit that I have, what is this? The cargo airport road. I've never seen that before. Let me look through these and see exactly what I have access to. Oh, good news is we have dead people piling up. Good news is the garbage issue is no longer an issue. Bad news is we have dead people piling up now. So we're going to need to go to this same road that we put this trash thing in, and we're going to need to put in medical. We're going to need to go here. I say we keep it light, just do something where they could send out some cars if they need it, pick up some bodies. Everyone's good. And this can also correlate with the big city we have to the right here. So it's not just for this little area, it's also for the big city over here. So what I'm going to do down here is use a dirt road to kind of get this going. I've got to do, actually, we're going to have to do the other dirt road. I think this is the zoning one. This is. And we're going to remake our area down here. I would like to bring it as close to the water as possible where the green is on the beach. So let's go ahead and do that with a nice little curve here. And we'll bring that back and up around. I'm not going to work around the power lines. We're just going to kind of work. If I delete them, I delete them, you know? And I'm going to stay on this side of the railroad track for right this second. And we're going to make some different neighborhoods. That way it doesn't just look the same. Kind of looks like a heart, honestly. All right, so let's make another one here. And we'll connect these with roads. That way it's not super difficult to get to one side to the other. There we go. I want to just stay and kind of just focus on that green that they have. I want to keep as many trees as possible. And we got this area too that we can use. It has a lot of trees. I mean, we could just do 3 big, you know, island neighborhoods there. I say we do it. We'll just follow this one. This one's going to be a lot less creative when it comes to our stuff. I guess I'll just use the road that's already there. It's going to be for fucking housing anyways. I just got to make sure that there's no noise pollution coming from this helicopter depot that's over here. Well, that's going to be backed up right along the railroad track. Can I do something like this, you think? I can. Interesting. We'll just put small homes up in that area. There we go. That's not bad. I'm going to get rid of this for right this second. It was kind of useless. I put that in a long time ago to try to get, you know, a road that someone could travel on the beach. Then again, we should just keep the beach to be the beach. All right, now what we're going to do is work on connecting these areas together with just a single road here. It'll allow for more homes, but I'm not sure if I really want to do that. I think I'm going to connect from this point too. That way it's a lot longer. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and make our road on the railroad track, curve it out, and find a point of entry at an intersection that already exists. That way we don't have that shitty issue where we fucking pile up the cars. Cool. That gives them multiple entrance points into the location that they live. Let's see what noise pollution looks like on this. It's minimal. I could probably move it. Slope is too steep. Can I put it over here? I'm going to move the helicopter depot down here where there's not any housing in the first place. That way they can still continue their operations and we can get some good zoning going on over here. So next, we're going to have to make sure everything's piped up. We have technically had this place zoned before, so most of our stuff should be solid here, except for this new development that pops up right here. Try to get it connected as much as possible. And we'll start zoning most likely from the right to the left. That way we don't have to add power lines. We could just use natural power that's kind of coming from all the other stuff that's around. So with that being said, I say we start our zoning. And we can see I'm not going to do it anywhere but the dirt road. That way all these people kind of get that tropical vibe. I'm going to fill out every square inch of zonable area too. That way we don't waste anything. This is going to take a fucking hot minute to do this. So we're going to skip over the individual squares that I'm clicking. We're going to need to add a little bit of power lines, I guess. Unfortunately, it's just not going to work not adding them. So power lines have been added to at least get that. Was going to add zoning on this, but then I thought it might look a little better if we don't. If we don't add the zoning there, the electricity grid might actually not connect, which would not be good in any way, shape, or form. That would just kind of fuck shit up. So I think for right this second, we're going to add it, and it'll kind of populate as time goes on over here. I'm not really sure if we're going to have to need to add more power lines. If we do, that's fine. We can delete it as time. Actually, I have all those other things on the other side, too. Why is it taking them so long to build on this right side? Usually they just shit it down like nobody's business. All right, well, I've got power lines over here, so I'm going to start putting housing down on this left side, too. Kind of kill two birds with one stone type thing. Everything has been zoned in this area, so we're looking solid. I'm going to give it some time to kind of populate, let them do their things when it comes to just kind of get everything established. A few tidbits here. I stopped the road at kind of as equal as I could. I could have done it there. That was a little too far back. With this one, I'm probably... I guess I could stop them right there. Yeah, I can stop them right there. That gives a little bit of section for it to run into. This will be nice. I might fill it out with a little bit of stuff in the middle because we have this dry area here that has no trees. And I can easily just get some stuff in there. They have not built on that land yet, which is weird. That's prime real estate right there, dude. That is one that looks over the fucking water and everything. Oh, yeah. Let me move in right there. I'll build a fucking house. Okay, taking a step back really quick. I love the way that this coastline looks. And we have an issue over here that we're going to need to tend to with this airport facility. But this coastline is looking fucking amazing. Just the way that it kind of is very separated over here and kind of moves into a very more congested downtown look and feel along the coast. It looks really good. I think it looks fucking solid. I love shit like that. And it just is so satisfying to see. I think this is better than what we had before. So maybe that happening with the whole, stuff that got reset or just moved or deleted or whatever the fuck the case may be, was actually for the better in the grand scheme of things. Everything else on the island's looking good. Not too much stuff. We have fucking electricity issues over here still. Yeah, no shit we do, because this is no longer connected. Okay, what in the holy fuck is going on, dude? Alright, that should be solid now. Other than that, man, we have made some pretty damn good progress on this map again, which is always nice. It's more fixing up on this one than anything. But I did try to build some areas, because we're at 76,209 population, and we're getting close to that 100,000 mark. I would say we could probably get, with this map, I didn't pick too good of an area. Like, it's not too much building area, so we're going to run out at some point. I would say probably around 200,000. Not even, probably. Maybe 150. That's still a good amount. Depending on what I use it for, I still have to do farmland and stuff like that. And we've really got to find out where we're going to put the farms down and all that stuff. But yeah, this is a good kind of kicking off point. I'd like to do farm stuff relatively quick. We could look at like quick coming up on one of these episodes, because that's like a huge portion to everything. Do they have like farming roads? I would assume they do. Roads right here. Nope, that's just a fence. You know what? I'm going to do a farm road right now. We're going to kind of kick off like the farming stuff. Might as well, I guess. You know what I mean? We're going to do a dirt road to kind of start it off, I guess. Let's see here. I don't know why I was thinking something like that. Like, that just kind of hit me, and I was like, I want like a circle road. And this is like in really prime area. Like, if you look here, we have just all this green land here that we can use, which is good. That's what we need. A lot of our green land has been taken up by our building, which I guess I should have looked at that prior to slapping housing down. Can't really go back, though. This is going to be elk fields, so let's get some water going for this. We'll just go ahead and tap into our supply that we already have. And from here, we can kind of see exactly what is offered. We have the farm workers barracks. So from here, we should probably make a road that kind of parallels this avenue. And at least we'll get them like a mini farm that kind of goes around. We'll do the majority of the farm in a different episode, but we can at least get this basis started. Okay, there is a basis. Let's look and see how big these things are. I want to also see what they are. Medium crop field. We have a large crop field. Small fruit field. So basically, it just goes from like small, medium to large. Let's see how big that large actually is. I could just make a nice area. I'm going to paint this to be a little bit bigger. Let's paint all of our good farmland really quick. That way we kind of know how far we can go ahead and build. It's going to be a lot of farmland, but honestly, it's not too bad. I could do it on the other side, but this might be a good breaking off point just to kind of work with. Okay. Let's go back to here. I'm going to do large ones right now. Let's see how many I can add. I also don't know if I'm just going to break absolutely fucking everything. So let's just add 2 for right this second to see. Okay, so they make different stuff. So for this, we could do corn. Oh, wow, it changes it. Cotton. Potatoes. Let's add some more here. This one is going to be wheat. And then greens. Greenhouses. So I can make different roads which will house different stuff. I feel like these greenhouses I want to put on their own road here, so I'm going to probably move these probably right there. Let's do another one of those greenhouses, kind of like right next to it. Perfect. Okay. And I still feel like with these, it would probably be a good idea if we put the same things right next to each other. But at least for now, it's looking pretty solid. I don't know how to farm, so let's just understand this right now that I'm probably going to do everything fucking wrong. But it's worth a shot to fucking learn in this. Let's see, we've got large. I wonder how many different things we can make with this. Oh, yeah, apples. So I say with that, we just do like a whole row of fucking apple ones. Yeah, I'm down for that. Okay, apples. We'll just do 3. God, that's going to look so good. And we could just continue this all the way through, too. Put like a road there. Oh, this is going to be fun. I think this is going to be the one of the coolest areas that we've zoned. Or like just built in a long, long time here. Kind of nice. Keep it. Okay, good. What is our district looking like? We're still got ton of room. Ton of room to work with. That's what I like to see. Okay, on this other side, let's go ahead and go here. We're going to do the large crop field as well. Technically, that should still be in our zoned area. It is. All right, apples. Let's do oranges on this one. Next one's going to be pears. I don't know if I want to do too many pears there. We can kind of just do this. Let's do 2 of pears. And we're going to go back here. We're going to go to the large. And we're going to get 2 more This is going to be the greenhouses for the vegetables and all that stuff, the fruits. God damn, it is going down over here, dude. I love it. So I think it would be a good idea if we got some maybe more workers barracks. We have so much stuff. We got a flour mill. We have pollution, so we've got to be careful. How is that going to work, though? Because we would be polluting the ground that we're going to be farming in. Okay, I might hold off on those for right this second because I don't know what those are going to do. What is this one? A cattle shed. A milking parlor. Actually, those wouldn't be a bad idea. I could just kind of continue this row. I feel like this fucking farmland is going to take a shit ton of our resources here, but what can you do? Oh, wow. I got that to connect there. All right, cool. So what can I do here? I probably can make it to where it is good enough and far enough away to where it doesn't cause an issue with our crop fields that we have right now. I say if we build the road just a wee bit down, I'm going to have to break my nice... Actually, no, I won't. I'll just do it like that. Now we can add the cattle farm, and it's just far enough away from our crops that it won't cause any issues. I'm trying to get it on this side, but I don't think that's going to work. So we'll put it on this side for right this second. I feel... Yeah, that's going to have to be on the outside. So we're going to need to make our district just a little bit bigger here. That should work. I'm going to put it on this side, and we're going to do that other factory, which is the milking parlor, whatever they called it, kind of right next to each other. That way they can do all the stuff they need to do. Cool. So I'm not getting any flags either saying that they're not going to be able to produce anything, because I think they are making raw materials that we're going to need for everywhere else. This is going to be the slaughterhouse, kind of toxic, but you got to do what you can do there. Literally toxic, not kind of toxic. Fucking literally toxic. Small grain silo. We got some large grain silos too. Yeah, we'll just do balanced on that. Whatever they can fit in there, we'll go ahead and do that. Well, everything's looking good. We got some small barns that we can add kind of all over the place, which I think would like kind of just fill it up. I've added the barns in, just kind of give it a little touch. We're going to do some fencing right now. Space already occupied. Well, of course, because we cannot fucking win in this game. Do some fencing. That way we keep the people out that we don't want in here. I feel like the fencing in this game is just like totally a gimmick. It like doesn't even... No one ever would walk on this field. No one's ever walked on it since it was created. It just doesn't happen. People only go where there's fucking roads. So this fence might have to get moved as time goes on, but at least for now, everything can just be situated inside the fenced off area. That should be plenty of room, though, for us to work with indefinitely with the farmland here. We might do another farm area somewhere else, but at least for just the get-go, that should be plenty of room. We shouldn't really need any more. Guess this is a good property line limiter, too, so that way we kind of know where our property lines are at. Good enough on the fences. It's getting hard to even see it just because of how tiny it is. That's cool. I mean, the fact that we didn't have anything before... We're definitely making progress. I don't see any fucking workers or anything. It says it's not operating. I'm not sure why. Nothing is operating over here. Why? Why is nothing operating? We have workers, though. Oh, we have nothing. Oh, because I'm still fucking paused, dude. Now I can at least see. Oh, shit. Not enough raw materials. I knew that was going to happen. Okay, let's get rid of these for right this second. That's fine. Let's see if anything else. Oh, shit. We need water. We need power. Would have been really good if I would have fucking unpaused the game there. I was wondering why nothing was happening. I was like, nothing's happening. No one's doing anything. Fucking everyone's fucking just dying. All right, let's get that all squared away. It's going to be a fucking huge plot of land that we're going to waste, but I guess that is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and draw power from like kind of the area where we already have power drawn. I don't want too many power lines in this until we kind of start. Holy shit. Look at the fucking trucks moving stuff, dude. Oh no, it's going down. Workers in it. Everything's solid. Dude, it is. That's good. That's good to see. Elk Fields. It's going to get going here soon. So that's going to be where we wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is some pretty good progress that we've made here. No one driving on our dirt road that we made. Oh, but they're using it as a water pickup point for fires. That's what I like to see. We should put some type of dock here so if people want to boat around in this, we could do that. That's going to be for another episode. I've been here for almost an hour and a half, but I'm really happy with the progress. Why the fuck? Oh, that's right. I had stuff there. That makes sense. That makes sense. Cool. Well, I'm so happy to see that this farming area is pretty good, which means our natural resources and raw materials and all that stuff are just going to keep going up, and that's awesome. That's what I wanted to see. It looks like there was a lot of fucking reflection on the ground, like there was water. This thing is just broken over here. How many times do I got to give you water, man? Nonetheless, that is going to be where we wrap it up in City Skylines here, making some really good progress with the city. Got that farmland, taking up a lot of room, but I can fill it out with a lot of stuff there. And we can also make some more in other areas as well, too. But nonetheless, thank you so much for coming out and watching this episode of City Skylines, and we will see you next video.